Hey guys, it's Josh Valenstorm, and welcome back to the next installment of Mountain Blade Let's Play Warband. Now, I decided to change up a couple things. First off, I kind of realized in my last video that, for one, it was way too long, and I apologize for that. So what I kind of realized is, what I think I'm going to do now, instead of, just playing Warband to play it, I'm actually making it into a bit more of a story. So welcome to Let's Play Mountain Blade Warband, the Stormbend Chronicles. Now, kind of, the little story I kind of set up was that, okay, I mentioned how before I chose personal revenge because, whoever and whoever killed my father, saying it mostly as a joke. I actually thought about it, I'm like, you know what? I think what I'm going to do is I am going to basically say that the Kingdom of the Khans, the Calradia Khans, ended up basically making my family go to ruins. So, my character's goal in life will be in the end to completely take over them. At that point, any people who have been friends with them. So, naturally, I'm going to try and take over all of Calradia. Become the new emperor, make a new good Calradia. And so, with that, let's be off. Now, remember what happened last time? Is I decided to join up with the Kingdom of the Nords for a while. Because, hey, Nords are good, they have some of the better foot soldiers in the game, so you know what? We're going to go with it. But again, Josh Valenstorm doesn't know this. He just knows that the Nords themselves might be his best chance of beating the Khans. He also knows he's going to need a little more help than just them. So he's going to go over to King of Swadia and, see if their heavy shot cavalry can help him out as well. He's right now just trying to build up his force, then he knows he'll have one that can take over everything. Though, again, it's story's kind of still in progress, but I decided to call it the Stormbend Chronicles because we're going to make this, because it'll be the family of House Stormbend. Now, I know my last name is Valenstorm, family of House Stormbend, and this looter can surrender or die. As you wish, prepare to die. Naturally, with 28 versus their 6, they're not going to die. Or, I'm sorry, we're not going to die. And here we are. Looks like it's a little glitchy right now, but it happens every now and then, and I seem to be walking over my forces. Oh well. Alright, they're coming over this way. I think I see them over the hill. They won't be there for long because, as far as it goes, horses are kind of OP. By kind of, I mean completely OP. So let's see what these guys have for me. Only 37 damage? Damn. One down? Apparently the game's really glitching because I lost my sword. This is something new. I've never actually seen this glitch before. But it's kind of... Oh, there it is. I was like, where'd my sword go? Alright, there we go. Pretty easy fight because, looters. So, looks like I didn't really get anything of value. Ooh, a woolen cap for my ragged woolen cap. I'll take that. But, Valenstorm is not quite, Josh Valenstorm, soon to be the Great, is not exactly, best prepared for any fighting at this moment. But you know what? It is what it is. And someday he will take over all of Calradia. Soon. Soon, I tell you. Soon. We'll get some more recruits here and there, because recruits are always good to have. 6 Swadians, definitely good. Swadians turn into pretty badass knights, so they're always nice to have around. I'm also probably going to finally sell that godforsaken crossbow I have, because crossbows are kind of pointless for this character right now. Oh, forest bandits. They usually have decent stuff off them. And they're pretty easy to fight usually, except they're going... I'm going faster than them, but only by the slightest bit, so... Yuck. Alright. What is it? Your luck has run out, wretch. Prepare to die. We're not afraid of you, sir. Time to bust some heads. Again, I say get used to the voices because they're going to stay. I am charging the enemy now. Let's see. Good. The game is not quite as messed up this time, which is good because I couldn't even see my health bar last time. And that's kind of important most of the time. But here are just some forest bandits. They're basically the bandits of the of the Kingdom of Swadia. They are all archers generally, so they're kind of a headache, but they're not particularly strong. Unless they hit you with an arrow in the face, which you know is never good. They are by far probably my least favorite set of bandits just because they are all archers. And archers are just, quite honestly, a pain in the ass. Josh Valenstorm will not back down, though. Even though sometimes he maybe should. Good, now my soldiers are coming in. That's important. So, damn it, they killed one of my recruits, which, I mean, they're recruits, so I wasn't really expecting too much from them. Took a little more damage than I was hoping on this one, but I also kind of screwed up and charged them way too fast. Left my whole horse and my whole flank really just totally open to their assault. Don't do that, that's usually a bad thing. You said this guy's running away, so... oh, I guess he's not running away anymore. So we have somebody else running away, though. For me, I'm on a horse. Just look at my horse. My horse is amazing. If I can find this guy, I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. Another crossbow bolt to the back. We'll probably kill him if I hit him, so let's see. Yep. Generally, if they're running away and you hit them in the back with something, they usually die. Now, I don't know if that's actually a mechanic in the game, but you know, they usually die. Lost a recruit. Sad day. But I got a prisoner. And I get to upgrade my people, so I and militia are good. More Nord footmen, which are always good. Another Nord trained footman, also very good. Leather boots, hey, better than the nomad boots I have right now. Tattered black hood, better than the woolen cap, but I don't like the look of it, so I usually don't use it. Because that just kind of looks a little cheesy, but it's my opinion. If you like it, take it. If not, then don't. But still, Josh Valenstorm will be here and will end up causing an issue. He will defend himself. He will defend the rights of the poor, the impoverished, and all the fantasy stuff. I advanced level 5, and I got a lot of soldiers to upgrade there. That's always good. Another Nord trained footman, which is awesome. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I'm going to bump up my agility, because that allows me to, you know, loot better. And looting is good. Also gives you a couple more points to use over here, which is also very, very good. I'm going to get a little more one-handed, some two-handed. I just need to, you know, sell off this useless crossbow because, you know, I'm not generally a fan of crossbows, especially not in this situation. Oh, look, weekly budget. I am down to 48 dinars because, you know, your troops cost money. And it sucks, but it is the way it is. Being said, you usually get a little bit of help. Oh, cool tournament. Usually get a little bit of help from, I lost my train of thought. Usually get a little bit of help from the wages you get for being a mercenary. Now, it's not generally the best, but it's good. It's good enough for who it's for, really. Sell off that, because I don't need that. See what the armor merchant has, if anything that's, you know, worth my time. And you know what? No, because I only have 167 dinars. Maybe, but not worth the 160, since I can really just go fight some Sea Raiders and get that back. That being said, it's time for a tournament. You know, tournaments are fun. I'm going to place a bet on myself of 100 dinars. Fight in the next round. Josh Valenstorm will soon be the ruler of Calradia. Nah, it won't be now. It won't be anytime soon, really, but you know, soon he will be it. And it starts here at this tournament, even though I'm kind of sucking so far and totally forgot that I was not that healed right now, so that might make this a little difficult. Because, you know, having no health is never a good thing. Never a good thing. And I'm about half health right now, which is definitely not ideal, but hopefully I can make it to work. Hopefully, maybe, we'll see. Looks like my hired blade teammate's kicking some ass though, so that's always a good thing. I guess he was just regular fighter, so he was still doing pretty well for me, so you know, that's always a good thing. We've got 50 dinars on this one here. I will fight in the next round. 4 teams of 3, so should be pretty decent melee here. Still wish I would have gotten more health, but a little late for that now. Two down, but 1 down, and 1 off his horse, which is helpful. Because like I said, horses give you extra lives, essentially. Now you can still, you know, kind of get wrecked, but usually you won't if you're on a horse. At least you won't get wrecked as badly. Alright. 1 guy left. Looks like he kind of didn't take any damage from that, but that's whatever. Alright. Thwack, 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 thwack. It's a wooden sword, people. Oh, by the way, since I haven't mentioned it already, you should go watch the playlist I have, which is co-op playthroughs. Myself, Taylor, our roommate Divided by Zero, and one of our friends, Captain Foe, did a huge stream of Five Nights at Freddy's 3 last night. Watch it. We actually were doing much better than most YouTubers did. We beat the entire thing, and I believe in the end it was a 4 hours, basically. So that was pretty cool. So if you get a chance to watch that, you get to hear us. Yeah, apparently you get to hear me scream like a little girl at one point, which I'm sure you all want to hear. If you get a chance to watch that video, I have it liked as my co-op in my co-op playthrough set, and it's also on the No Extra Lives channel, run by Captain Foe. If you get a chance to, definitely go and look at his channel. He has a lot of really cool things, including a Minecraft portal gun, because I know you all really want that. My voice probably got cut off there, but hopefully it didn't. Oh, what's this? Every man for himself? Ooh, I like that. I also like how I'm getting a little more, you know, two-handed weapon fighting right now, because, you know, two-handed weapons generally do a lot more damage. And that really hurt. I need to make sure I beat one more of these guys down, or else I am not going to win this tournament. Alright. Come on, come on, come on. 0 damage is never a good thing to do, but... Okay, good. I'm going to make it to the next level, at least. Definitely make it to the next level, because I just whacked that guy all to hell. Alright, tier 5. Four people remaining, so the next round will be 2 teams of 2 fighters, which is cool. Fighting in the next round, alright, 2v2. Let's do this. 57 damage to the horse, okay. Horses take more damage than people do because, you know, most horses don't have armor. Especially in tournaments, no horse has armor. Alright, at least as long as we can beat this guy, if I'm one of the last 2 at least, I'll be alright. But I should be able to beat him. If I don't beat him, I'll be a little upset with myself. There we go. Time for the final battle. Me versus the champion fighter, so we'll see what happens there. I don't have any more money to bet on myself, but you know, it's whatever. Should make a lot of money here. Alright, buddy. Thwack! Thwack! Hitting with a wooden sword, so it just makes a little thwack sound rather than a, you know, a sword sound. Sorry, I had a long day at work, so if I seem a little out of it, it's expected. Come on, you son of a bitch. But again, I say, if you get a chance to watch our Five Nights at Freddy's video, it was really good. Cool, I won the tournament, so let's see what I can do in the castle. Hey, look, there might be a female I can, you know, say the fact, Dustin Khan. Now, these guys are pretenders. Do I know you? I am Josh Bouncin, at your service. I am Dustin Khan, son of Jankar Khan, and rightful Khan of the Khergits. Hate those guys. I thought Khergit Khan was ruled by Sanjar Khan. There we go, Sanjar Khan was the man who I'm trying to get revenge on. Sanjar Khan and I are brothers, sons of the old Jankar Khan, although of different mothers. Although I was the younger brother, all those who knew the old Khan would testify that throughout my father's life I was his favorite, entrusted with the responsibilities of government. Sanjar has busied himself with hunts and feasts to win the affection of the more desolate of my father's companions. According to the Khajiit custom, when a man dies, his herds are split between all his sons equally, so too it is with the Khanate. When I heard of my father's death, I was away inspecting our borders, but I hurried home to Tolga, ready to give Sanjar his due and share the Khanate with him. But when I arrived, I found that he rushed his supporters to the courts and had himself proclaimed as the sole Khan. My brother thinks that the Khajiits will only respect strength, a leader who takes what he wants when he wants it, but I think that he misreads the spirit of our people. We admire a resolute leader, but even more a just one, and we know that a man who does not respect his own brother's rights will not respect the rights of his followers. He's the first of the pretenders. There are several pretenders there's 6 pretenders, one for each kingdom. You can work for a pretender, you cannot. It's your choice. It's basically the same as you join from somebody else, except you're basically starting from scratch. Lady Bella, you must be Joss Valenstorm. We have just had the honor of watching you distinguish yourself at the recent tournament. Let's see, we can find out about this lady. She is the wife to Count Delnard, mother to Count Raffard, mother to Lady Alina. So, not saying I'm going to thank my victory on you because, you're married and that's not okay. So instead I'm going to go here, see what I can buy and sell. I have 2,000 gold, so that's pretty good to have. I'm actually going to start with armor first, because I really don't have good armor right now. Let's see, 3111, 39.6. I'm going to go with the Byrene because I like the way the Byrene looks. One of my favorite looking items in the game, because I like the chainmail style of it. Let's see a helmet, because helmets are pretty nice to have. Definitely not getting one of that, because it's one of the cons. That's actually really good and really cheap, so I might actually take that. Now, it's not the best helmet because it's a battered helmet, but that's pretty good, actually. 38 head armor. Yeah, I think I want to go with that. There we go. I look slightly intimidating now. That being said, I still don't have very good arms right now because money is still very much a thing I don't have, and I need to get a different shield. Let's see. I'll wait about getting a shield later. I'm going to go visit the tavern and see what I can find there. Mercenary Crossbowman, good to have in doses, not good when you don't have much money. Antimaner, this guy's a very good guy. Oh, say, friend, are you by chance heading out of town anytime soon? I am. What concerns it to you, may I ask? I'm an engineer specializing in the art of fortification. If you need a wall knocked down, I can do that given enough time. If you need a wall built back up, I can do that too. Though it'll take longer and cost you more. Better chopping things down than building up. Sounds like Calradia. And you can't cut costs either, unless you want your new edifice coming down underneath you, as someone around here has just found out. The Castellan here in Uxhall wanted a new tower added to the wall. Trouble is, he ran out of cash halfway through the process before I could complete the supports. I told him that it would collapse, and it did. Unfortunately, he was standing on it at the time. New Castellan didn't feel like honoring his predecessor's debts, and implied that I might find myself charged with murder if I pushed the point. Seems like a good guy. Generally, your companions are running from some really dark thing, but he's good to have around. More fool me for having taken the contract without an advance, I suppose. But at the end, all is that I'm in a difficult spot, with the roads full of bandits and no money to pay for an escort. So I'd be much obliged if a well-armed party heading out in the next few days could take me along. Where do you need to go? Sure, eventually, but I'd welcome the opportunity to get a few dinars in my pocket first, so I don't come home empty-handed. So if you promise me food and share of the loot, I'd be happy to fight with you for a while. Siege is my specialty, although I reckon I can handle myself well enough in an open battle if need be. That works for me. I'd be pleased to honor. Oh, he needs 300 dinars, so yeah, I can't do that, so guess we're not getting him. I didn't realize he cost that much money. Alright guys, I'm probably going to do a little bit more people building, and then I'm probably going to call it this. Last video was like 56 minutes long, and that was really, really long. I don't blame people for not watching it. This is I'm going to try and keep to 20 to 30 minutes. That's going to be the length of my videos from now on, is about 30 minutes. Still, I'll end up writing a little more compelling plot line to this eventually, but as of now, it's my path for revenge, for the death of my family, the loss of my home, and all the other kind of cliched stuff. Now, Rodux are very, very good archers and crossbowmen, so take them because their crossbowmen are definitely worth the price. I will leave now, though. Let's see how much money I have. I have 102 dinars, so I need to start actually doing something, or else I'm gonna be in trouble. Let's see, what quest do I have? That one's way far away, so I'm probably not gonna make that one. But still, if I wander around enough, I might potentially find some bandits to fight. Because bandits are very, very common people you fight in this. Caravan, party, so gonna stay away from them. Let's go to Velucha. Marketplace, even though I don't have anything to sell. Good stuff, plenty of food. Gonna need to get a little more food soon, though. Tavern, always a nice place to be, so let's check this out. Hired blades are technically the best mercenary melee units you have. They again are only worth it if you. Oh, a ransom broker. For me and him, I have a slave. Greetings to you, sir. You look like someone who should get to know me. What you buying? What you selling? Why is that? I broker ransoms for the poor wretches who are captured in these endless wars. Normally I travel between the salt mines and the slave markets on the coast on commission from those whose relatives have gone missing. But if I'm out on my errands of mercy and I come across a fellow dragging around a captive or two, well, there's no harm in a little speck of investment, is there? Look like the type who might have a prisoner to sell. Or the families can't pay. Oh yeah, then I spin them a few heartwarming tales of life on the galleys. You'd be surprised what sorts of treasures a peasant can dig out of his craft shed or wheedle out of his cousins, assuming he's got the proper motivation. If again they cannot come up with the silver, there's always slave merchants who are looking for galley slaves. One cannot do heaven's work with an empty purse, you see. What can I get for a prisoner? It varies. I bet you have a fine eye for assessing a ransom. There are a dozen little things about a man that will tell you whether he goes to bed hungry or dines each night on the soft dumplings and goose. Their money, of course, is in the gentry, and if you ever want to do my job, you want to learn about every landowning family in Calradia, their estates, their heraldry, their offspring, both lawful and bastard, and of course their credit with the merchants. Would you ransom me if I were taken? Of course I'm welcome in every court in Calradia. There's not many who can say that, so always be sure to keep a pot of dinars buried somewhere and a loyal servant who can find it in a hurry. I've never actually tried that, so we'll see if that ends up happening to me. Be brave about your purse. I've got prisoners to sell. I only have one forceman, so I'm going to get 73 dinars for it, which, you know, isn't necessarily that bad. It could be worse. But that was my inquiries at the tavern. Alright, time for me to head off somewhere else. Right now I have a lot of Nords, several Swadians. I'm going to go get more Swadians because heavy cavalry are always better against light cavalry. But the other good part about the Rodux is they have very good they're very good spearmen, and their spearmen are good against horsemen. Now it's not as good in this as it is in several mods, but it still gives you an advantage. And also couch lance damage is a major pain. Cool, some soldiers are ready to upgrade. Looks like they don't have any way for me to go, unless I already went through there. So let's head to Nomar, which doesn't really necessarily sound like like an old German village, but who really cares about the names sometimes? 5 sliding recruits, always a good thing to have. Being said, again, I'm starting to run out of money. I didn't mean to make a spearman. Oh well. Starting a little bit out of money, so I'm gonna. Now I need to go find some bandits, but I also need to build up a force a little bit more. I have 45 of my 55. I'm actually gonna go to the Serenid Sultanae, which are these yellow people all the way over here. They basically have the second best of everything in game. So if you're at war with somebody, they're really good to have. They have the second best knights, really the second best archers, but their archers are obviously not quite as good as the Vagers, who I'm currently at war with right now. And actually I decided to go up the giant mountain, so yeah. I mean, I don't go up it, I just want to round it still. Ah, shoot, my party's out of food. Hopefully it won't happen again. probably not going to be happy with me right now. Oh, they're still decently happy with me, so... Okay, so we have a new marshal. I'm going to go get another recruit. one volunteer. Great. Then I'm going to go to the capital here to, you know, buy some food, because food is kind of important. Hey, there's a tournament here as well, so I'm going to go... I'll go do the tournament first. Place a bet on myself. 50 dinars, so I'm not going to quite make as much in this one as I usually do, but I should still be decent. I'm on a horse. With a short sword that's swinging very fast, so I'm okay with that. Ooh, that was nice. You can see it's a very, very Middle Eastern look here, very Arabic, and it's really cool. The Saracens are probably one of the cooler setup groups here, because it's a really interesting look at kind of a Middle Eastern type culture, and it really does bring back to a lot of really cool history from the Dark Ages and early Middle Ages. Cat doesn't quite go the Crusade, which there was one playthrough that I did when I was playing as the Knights of Swadia, when I went on a crusade against the Saracens. That was a pretty fun playthrough, but it got a little ridiculous because I didn't play it long enough, and I thought I could, you know, start taking on cities by myself, and I could, but I got unlucky and just stopped there. Well, after this tournament, I will probably shut down the video. So it seems like a pretty good spot to stop at. Now again, I know a lot didn't happen in this playthrough, but sometimes in Warband you can go an hour with nothing happening, or you can go 5 minutes with everything happening. This one was, you know, just building up my name, building up my worth around Calradia. So then eventually, when I make my own kingdom, people will know my story, people will flock to me and join me in my wars. So I hope you guys are enjoying at least the slight storyline I'm building up. If you want a little more story and a little less my commentary, I'll do that and just basically be my character rather than Josh Valenstorm the person playing Josh Valenstorm the character. That's really up to you guys. If you want to leave a couple comments on that, it'd be appreciated. All, you know, like 15 of you that might end up watching this, which is not my first video. It has 20 views, so that's pretty cool. My first 20 view video, my first video, so that's pretty cool there. I know the majority of you are my friends, so thanks for watching it. Hope you guys are enjoying it. But for those people who don't know me personally, I hope you guys are really enjoying it. I love this game. I love playing this game. I love playing it for you guys. If you have any different like storylines, if you want me to start naming people different, naming my cities, because you can, I think at a point you can start naming your cities. I'm not sure if that's in this one. No, that's right. You can't actually name. Shoot, I have Lance. You can't actually name your cities in this one. But you can name your kingdom. So at a certain point, if I end up getting a couple more followers who actually are really enjoying it, then I might end up having you guys choose what the name of my place will be. Cool, I broke his shield. That's a good start. Lance damage is really cool because it does a lot of damage, but the problem is it's very, very difficult to use. Shoot! I got lucky there. It's very difficult to use because to do the most damage, you have to be going essentially full speed on your horse, which isn't too bad in a real fight, but in a little arena like this, it's a real pain. You also have to aim it just right. Like right there, I didn't aim it right at all. Even though I was going full speed and had him right in my eye, right in the gaze, I missed him. And when you miss people, it never turns out well for you. Let's try it again. This guy looks like he'd be a nice target here. There we go. Looks like I beat one person, but my own teammate was hurt. So this might be a little more of a hassle. Be just a little more annoying. Oh, it will definitely be more annoying because this guy actually doesn't have a lance. He just has throwing javelins, which throwing javelins are strong, but kind of a pain in the ass. And I'm not a fan. But hey guys, I will probably call this video here, so I will catch you all later. Thanks for watching.